It's moving day, and today on Homeworthy, our family is saying goodbye to our cherished Upper West Side apartment and moving into a new home on the Upper East Side of New York City. But we have a big job ahead of us, don't we? Should we go pack up some of your room?
Yeah!
Okay, let's go. Even though the apartment is in a state of total chaos.
Rock your body.
Oh my gosh. Help. The amazing Roadway Moving team is here to save the day by carefully packing our most meaningful belongings. This is the very first camera I started Homeworthy with. Though the new apartment isn't quite move-in ready, a lot of construction has been happening, so this place is filthy. New York's little elves will work their cleaning magic, leaving our new home spotless. So you're gonna be here for how many hours today?
We have a team of 6 people here for 7 hours to clean this 3-bedroom, 3-bath apartment.
There's a lot more to do before we move in just 24 hours, so let's get to work. Enjoy! You're watching Homeworthy, where we believe every home has a story. Say, it's packing day.
It's packing day.
And what are we doing today?
Yeah, moving to a new house.
We are moving to a new house. We're moving to a new house tomorrow, and you are going to be so excited when we go downstairs, because guess what's out front? A truck. There's a moving truck outside. Roadway Moving is here.
Why?
So the guys are about to come upstairs. There's 3 of them today, led by the wonderful Nino, and they are gonna pack up this apartment, and then we're gonna move tomorrow. But we have a big job ahead of us, don't we? Should we go pack up some of your room?
Yeah!
Okay, let's go. We have the amazing guys from Roadway here. By the way, they're the official moving company of the New York Yankees, so we're a good company. Here's our little star. Little Grace has no clue what's happening. Michael found this while kind of doing a little pre-packing for them. Michael was cleaning out his closet.
We got this in Vietnam. Karaoke mic. Peace. You can be a star at that.
Michael's being a bit modest. He was singing
Everybody. Yeah, yeah. Rock your body.
oh my gosh. Help. So the way this is happening is Roadway is here today. They're packing up the entire apartment, and then they're coming back tomorrow to put it onto the truck and move us to our new apartment in New York City. We tried to do some stuff for them to help because we have a partial pack, but you can have a full pack and then they do absolutely everything. But I have so many knickknacks, I didn't want to put them through all of that suffering. But here's our kitchen playroom area. It's chaos in here. My mother has come up from Washington to help. All the toys are being packed by Roadway, all of their books in here, huge pieces of art. They're gonna do an amazing job finishing up some of these china pieces. And then our room is an absolute disaster, but I'll show you a little bit of it. It's such a mess. But you're here anyway. I don't even know where to begin. But the one thing I did do, I'm packing some of my clothes, again, just like sort of how I like to operate, but all of this hanging stuff, they've brought great wardrobes and they're gonna be putting everything into wardrobes, all of the hanging stuff. So really, we've hardly had to do anything. They're gonna be packing all the books, wrapping the furniture, gently packing lamps, and they're gonna be here all day. So these guys are incredible if you ask me. Hi! Are you excited to move?
You're getting ready to go? Whoa! There's a big box. You're even taller than Daddy. You're even taller than Daddy.
You love music, don't you, Grace? James is like beyond excited to have these guys here because of the truck and the boxes, and he just wants to help out. Let's actually check to see where James is right now. James, are we bringing all of these toys with us?
Yeah.
Do you think we should put them in a box? Yeah? All right, let's get you a box. While Nino, Nico, and Mio carefully pack up the rest of our living room, James and I check out the moving truck, where all of our belongings will soon be safely loaded and transported to our new home. Do you know that all of our stuff, James, from our apartment is gonna go into this truck?
Yeah.
And it's gonna move us to our new apartment.
Why?
Look how big this is.
Whoa.
All your toys are gonna fit in this truck.
Why?
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Okay.
Is this
I
the-
want to go on it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Is this the biggest truck you've ever seen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your crib is gonna go in here. Look at all these boxes. It's so clean and tidy. All right, James, we better get to packing. We have one last thing kind of in the living room that we need the guys to help us pack. Okay, Dino.
Just in time for Halloween. I forgot about it.
All right, so we've got Bert. We've got
Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch.
You were.
Hey, Dino, do you think this is for you? You want to try this one on? Is this for you?
In the spirit of October.
Hold on, hold on. All right, Mio, maybe for you?
Early experience.
Okay, who else do we have in here? Oh,
You can't see or breathe in
this is not a Halloween costume, but I don't know what to think about this. I forgot about this. The great thing about movies is you find so many things you forgot about. All right, guys, do you think that we should do the rest of the packing in costume? At least Dino's having fun with this. All right. Treasures. Thank you, guys. This is the very first camera I started Homeworthy with. This is a good one. All right, we'll throw that in there. But they're gonna do a better job. See, this is why I can't be trusted with packing, because I just throw stuff in boxes. So I'm gonna head out of here.
Look what I found here. A saxophone that I purchased at the beginning of COVID, thinking I was gonna blare some real tunes. You can tell I'm not a pro, but one of my finest hobbies developed during COVID. And then also tap dance shoes. I didn't master this art form either, but I haven't lost them, and these are definitely coming to the new place with us.
As Roadway finishes packing up our old apartment, I'm headed to the Upper East Side to see our new space and meet the team from New York's Little Elves, the company making sure the entire apartment is sparkling before our move-in. All right, so here we are. I'm very excited to show you this new apartment that you're going to be following along our decorating journey. This floor I love. I think it's kind of quintessential New York, kind of a throwback floor. I love the black and white. And here is bedroom number 1. It's a little bit of a funky layout, but the rooms are really spacious. This is an older building, so one of the things that you will find are very small closets. So we're gonna have to build out some storage space. And this is pre-cleaning. We have an amazing cleaning crew coming in just a little bit, sort of like a post-construction cleaning crew. And they are gonna whip this place into shape. Anyway, a bit of a old school bathroom, but we have a washer dryer. I know it may not seem like a big deal, but if you live in New York and you have a washer dryer in unit, That's like a huge plus and not the most common thing. So anyway, we'll probably be changing out some light fixtures and painting and doing wallpaper. And this is probably gonna go. Here's another room. I haven't decided what this is gonna be yet. Maybe some kind of a den or a library or like a guest room or an all-purpose room, maybe a playroom. They're doing work upstairs, which I'll show you, but that's why this blue film is covering the windows, giving it sort of a cool effect in here. Again, teeny tiny closet, so we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do there. This bathroom is really funny. Again, we're renting this place, so we're gonna decorate it, but not do too much in terms of like construction. But look at this hilarious shower. It's like entering a time capsule or like a spaceship or something. And then one last bedroom before we show you the living room. I love this old tile. I just think it's kind of fun. It's quite frankly, it's a teensy tiny bathroom, but we live in New York City. What can I say? All right, last bedroom. Really nice windows, great light. They just refinished the floors, so those are looking good. Now for my favorite part of the apartment. We're getting there. It's a great living room space. So voila, here's the living room. Wood burning fireplace. That was one of the things I really wanted when we were looking for an apartment. And it does work. We had it checked. I love this kind of old marble with this patina on it. And then I just imagine like really nice dinner parties and family coming over. I think I might do some sort of a little fabric here to block off the kitchen, but this is a great kitchen. It's a huge kitchen, quite frankly, compared to what we had in our last apartment, which was like the size of a postage stamp. But before we go in, turn this way, because I don't know, I'm not sure what this is gonna be. Maybe a dining nook, or maybe just like a little sitting area nook with a banquette, or I think I'm not gonna put a television in this formal area, and I'll probably put a TV in the den. Den, library, playroom, whatever it ends up being. So I don't know, I'm trying to figure out what this should be. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. Okay, and this is the kitchen. It's huge, which is fantastic. What it doesn't have a lot of are cupboards. So that's another little problem that we're gonna have to solve. You know, I think that we'll do some kind of like a nice table here, because I suspect that we'll do most of our eating as a family in this room, and then formal stuff out there. But it's really nice because it's sectioned off, so it's not one huge area per se, because you have these doors, so you can close it off, which I think is really nice actually. I don't know, how great I might, what do you think? Should I paint these doors? I think I might need like a little handle or something, but come take a look at this. This place has been kind of like a lot of construction has been happening. So this place is filthy, totally filthy. I mean, we're having a construction cleaning company come. I mean, they do more than just construction cleaning, they do everything, but I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna take you upstairs. Yes, there's an upstairs. This was the selling point for Michael. We've told you before, he's from Colorado, he's desperate for outdoor space. And it's not that easy to find in New York, so that's why our searches take forever, because we're constantly looking. And we found this place, and he was elated. So let's go upstairs, watch your step. It's a spiral staircase. There will be a baby gate here. And let's go. Okay, now for the best part of the apartment, the outdoor space. Come take a look at the view. So it's looking like a bit of a construction zone right now with all of the caution tape and the scaffolding, but we do have grand plans for this roof, turning it into an oasis of sorts with a lot of greenery and plants. So you'll be along for that journey as well. We haven't been able to entertain much in our current apartment just because like the dining area is so small. So we're kind of imagining this to be a place where we can work and also host parties and Homeworthy events. People are invited. So anyway, it's just this like totally wild and like unusual experience for New York City, but we've got great views. And again, going to be decking this place out with a lot of plants. There was an episode we did on Bunny Williams a few years ago, and she did not, I don't know that it was technically a greenhouse, but she had a space kind of like this, and she filled it with like tables of like beautiful plants. And I'm sort of wanting to do something like that here. So stay tuned, but this place is gonna be completely transformed in the months ahead. So thank you for coming, and the cleaning crew is going to be here any minute to whip this place into shape so we can move our stuff into the apartment. All right, it's a really busy day at the apartment. We've got window people here replacing windows, we've got painting happening, and we have New York's little elves cleaning this place top to bottom. Okay, I am so happy to have Sabrina Fearman here, the president of New York's Little Elves. You and your team are magicians.
We love doing what we do. We really come from the idea of helping people.
Well, she and her team are going to turn this place upside down. It's completely covered in dust and gunk, and it's not been properly, deep cleaned in years. So you're gonna be here for how many hours today?
We have a team of 6 people here for 7 hours to clean this 3-bedroom, 3-bath apartment.
And you open drawers, you open fridges, you'll stand up here and get film off of light fixture, everything. You touch every surface.
We do. So we start at the top and work our way down. In a post-construction clean, we dust ceilings, walls, floors, and everything in between. So in an apartment like this that is not brand new, you have built up dirt, and that requires a little bit more elbow grease. But our cleaners are OSHA certified, and they are getting up high to clean details like light fixtures up high. All the stainless steel will look beautiful when cleaned. All the cabinetry, the faces, the tops, the interiors, the hardware pulls, all the way down to the floor. Everything is touched.
And it's almost like stuff you can't see, but you get close, and we have to show the camera this. You get close, and you realize it's just like the entire apartment has a film of just dust. I mean, I wouldn't even necessarily think right now that the walls are that dirty, but you're gonna show us like the before and after of cleaning down walls. Should we take a look in here to see what's happening in the living room?
Yes, let's go visit the living room now.
Okay.
And I'd like to point out Mildred, one of our cleaning supervisors, she is dusting down the walls. She will constantly replace the cleaning cloth until it is totally clean. And that way she knows that the walls are completely dust-free. So part of our cleaning is to clean all the hardware. And by hardware, we mean light switch plates, doorknobs. Also, for example, if you see, this is hardware. And all of this is actually, you're not going to see it, but when you feel it, it is dusty. And so all of this is cleaned. Well, you can actually maybe see that on my fingers. If we open up this closet, we will also clean the nickel plates here because they're dirty. So everything is going to be touched and cleaned. And all of the closet interiors, you can see how much dust there is inside. Nobody would want to unpack in a closet like that. What's incredibly satisfying to me is just our clients' happiness and amazement at the end of this process. We find dirt that they don't even know is there. They just don't even think to look for it. So that is a really satisfying thing for us. And we really, again, come to this work from a place of helping people. It is impossible nearly for someone's housekeeper or some individual to do this type of cleaning in an efficient way. You need copious amounts of cleaning supplies, and you really need people who are trained to know where to start, what the method is, what the right products are. Sometimes less is more, that's another thing. Sometimes too much product is used by people who are not well versed in the particulars of cleaning a home. Let's take a look at what's happening in this closet right now. We are on a ladder. We are cleaning the tops of the shelves, and we are going to detail all the surfaces in this closet. Mildred, can you show us that cloth right now and what's coming up on this? This is what's coming off of that surface in there. So she's going to be in here for a little while. There's a lot of dust falling down, which brings me again to the point of why we start on the top. We always work from the top and go down so that the dust will fall down, and the floors are always the last thing to clean. In post-construction cleanings and also in move-in cleanings, sometimes we're working alongside other trades. So for example, here we have a painter, not right this moment, but a painter is working here and sanding, and you can see on this corner they're making some dirt. So we will constantly be cleaning the spaces. We'll be working around other trades. We will clean this, then we will come back and clean it again, and then again. And that is sometimes why our cleanings take so much time. Let's go look in the bathroom and see what's happening in there. Right now we have Olga in the bathroom. If you could get in there and take a look at what she's doing. She is cleaning all the tile, top to bottom. And she will continue to clean this until it is fully cleaned. The walls have been dusted, the light fixtures will be cleaned, all the hardware will be cleaned. Inside medicine cabinets, behinds and under toilets and sinks. Let's take a look at what's happening in the bedroom. Right now, what he's doing is cleaning the gutter of the window. So in New York City, gutters can get incredibly dirty. So we're wiping this down. All of the frames are going to be cleaned. And then if you take a look at how he organizes his cleaning supplies, the floors and surfaces are always going to be protected. That is so critically important. You should never in your home leave any cleaning product on a surface that is unprotected. Just never know. So here, for example, just look at what's coming up here. We use a lot of microfiber and cotton rags like this, copious amounts of them because we don't reuse the same dirty cloth. And we also use a lot of treated dusting cloths that attract dust. These are very special and particular to the trade. Sometimes we have clients call us and ask to buy them from us. In our bag of tricks, we also use chopsticks to get into very tight, small spaces, of which there are many in New York City apartments. And so, for example, we cover the chopstick with a dust cloth, and that way we can really zero in on little details. Another thing that New York's Little Elves is really well known for, to the chagrin of many people, really, is that as we're cleaning, because we're looking so closely at surfaces, we will find things that other people did not find. Something like a chip in the paint, or it could be, for example, things that don't come off, right? So we always make sure to communicate very well with our client about any issues that we find during the cleaning. This is so important to have good communication. And many times we're working with customers, contractors, interior designers, architects. So we really try to ensure a high level of communication between everybody so that everybody knows what's going on the job site. This apartment has a magnificent greenhouse on the roof. What more can you ask for? This magnificent 3-bedroom apartment that's going to be sparkling clean in a couple of hours. So up here, what can we do? We're going to clean the floors, certainly. We're going to clean the stairwell and all the railings. We're going to clean all of these frames, all these window frames and all this hardware, which has a lot of dust on it. Also, I want to point out something like an air conditioning unit. Now, this can be completely cleaned and dusted from the exterior. We don't remove hardware, so we're not going to get inside of it. However, a lot of air conditioning units do have a filter that can easily be removed by us and washed, and then left to dry and then placed back in at a later time. So you can see how much detail there is to address, to clean, and why a cleaning like this is so critical in New York City in particular, where there is just construction going on everywhere we turn, creating dust, and that is coming into our homes. So we really do try to attack this in an incredibly detailed, methodical, and efficient way.
Okay, the cleaning crew has gone. I want you to have a peek at their incredible work. Come on in. This is so exciting for me. It's almost like Christmas morning. There's almost nothing I love more than the smell of lemon cleaning products or just the smell of freshness. And that's what this apartment smells like. It's sparkling. So let me take you through a few of the things that we saw earlier that were covered in dust. Okay, do you remember this door? Earlier, the entire frame was covered. There was like a thick coat of dust on this wood. All gone now. All the baseboards have been cleaned. Come into the kitchen. I've brought a few things over since we last saw each other. The stainless steel is perfectly shining. This is just a scratch on the stainless steel. That is not an oversight from the little elves. It's perfect. I mean, I'm sure my kids are gonna wreck this in about 5 seconds when they get their little grubby hands all over the stainless steel. But for now, it's perfect. Drawers, and these are things that you just don't think about when you're moving into a place, have been, whoops, no crumbs, ready for my silverware. Every drawer has been wiped. Every surface has been touched. No dust. Like, we are ready to move our stuff in. Let's go take a look at a few more things. You're not really gonna be able to see it on camera, but they cleaned this fireplace with something. I don't know what they used. I mean, obviously this fireplace has quite the patina to it. It's very worn and loved, so it has kind of a certain look to it, but they did clean this, which is amazing. They cleaned all these fixtures. Let's go take a look at one of the bathrooms. All the walls, they had painted these white before New York's Little Elves came, so there was just like a film on them, but they're all perfect now. So if we wallpaper or paint, again, a different color, which I'll probably do in this room, we don't have to worry about really like cleaning the walls. Okay, this bathroom, do you remember how dirty the tub was? This makes me so excited seeing this kind of stuff. I don't know if that's strange or what, but I love deep cleaning. With the washer dryer, they even got like in between the machines, there was dust in here and now there's nothing. Every single hanging rack or clothes rack in a closet has been wiped. These are just things like when I'm cleaning, I wouldn't necessarily think to do. And just no detail has been overlooked. Okay, let's head to our bedroom. This bathroom is looking amazing. Everything from the stainless steel to the tub to the glass, it's sparkling. This room looks great. You can just, it smells so fresh. This kind of old glass has been cleaned. I mean, again, this is a pre-war building. It's got a certain patina to it, but it's incredibly clean. And there's no dust. Like there's nothing down here. It's all been cleaned. So now, we're just ready to move in. Now that this apartment is sparkling clean, it's time to go back, check on the packing, which should be almost done, and then the big day is tomorrow, moving day.
After admiring the freshly cleaned apartment, it was time to spend one last night in our Upper West Side home, complete with a balcony campout, before Roadway returned in the morning to complete our move.
The mountain of boxes is gone. This used to be like a maze of boxes that were this high. They've only been working for an hour. It's amazing what they've been able to accomplish. Last few things in this room that need to be taken out: the couch and Michael's beloved tent, which is right here on the terrace. Michael and James slept on it last night for the finale in the apartment.
But I gotta say, you know, it's always really emotional to leaving these kind of places. But we had so many good memories. Last night being among the best, camping with James, seeing Grace on these mountain of boxes, and then it's like you leave one life and start a new one. So come along on the journey with this beauty.
Come to our next place.
We'll see if it's
us.
Homeworthy. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna make the cut. We'll see. Have a good one, folks.
We're here at the new apartment. The truck is completely full of our stuff, and they've been making good time. So now we just have to set it all up and make it as organized as possible. So let's go check out the apartment. It's slowly but surely coming together. Now the thing to remember is, even though we're placing this furniture, you guys are gonna come along for the transformation of the apartment, and we are going to recover, get a new couch. So this is probably gonna go upstairs. We'll probably put this rug somewhere else, and we're gonna get new rugs that fit the space much better. So this is kind of just a placeholder for now. But anyway, it's feeling a little bit more like a home. And at least we have someplace to sit.
Oh, that's enough.
Yikes. Oh, just random stuff.
The most crucial Colorado. Fine.
So where do you want this box?
All is well. We're officially moved.
This apartment does not have a lot of overhead lighting. There's none in this living room, so it's pitch dark at night right now. So we are gonna need a lot of lamps I might have to get like a battery operated one for here because there's not even an outlet. But anyway, this is from my favorite store, Scully and Scully. Excuse the siren, we are in New York City after all. You don't realize how much stuff you have until you move. I just asked Nino how many more boxes we have, and he said there are about 100 downstairs. We moved from basically a 1.5 bedroom apartment. I don't know how 100 boxes of stuff fit in that place, but we'll unpack and show you the finished product a little bit later. How many more boxes do you think, Nino?
50?
50 more?
Yeah, I think more than 50.
They love us. The guys are just about done. They've brought up over 100 boxes into the apartment, laid out all of the furniture, and it's starting to look like a home. But the fun part starts now for me and for you, because we are going to be on this redecoration journey together. We're going to be looking for rugs and paint and wallpaper and antiques and framing photos, and we're gonna watch this apartment transform from what it is now into something beautiful. So we can't wait to have you along for the journey.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to go to homeworthy.com for exclusive content, shopping guides, and so much more.